Our next match is Maximus Kang versus Greg Snyder and Alexander Kelly in a triple threat elimination match. This one is sure to excite, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Snyder, Maximus Kang, Alexander Kelly. Alexander Kelly with a huge spear to start off the match to Maximus Kang. Greg Snyder hopping over the body of Maximus Kang, going for the roll-up pin on Alexander Kelly. Gets a 1 count. Alexander Kelly reverses it. A 1 count of his own. Greg Snyder once again. Just 1 counts for both men. Mounted punches from Alexander Kelly to Greg Snyder. Big punch from Maximus Kang. Alexander Kelly with a chop across the chest. Maximus Kang with a reversal. Greg Snyder with an elbow disrupts the action. Throws his opponent into the ropes. Greg Snyder stomps down onto the chest of Alexander Kelly, dropping down with the big splash. Maximus Kang makes his way back into the ring, throwing the trash can in, stomping down on the arm. The head is trapped of Alexander Kelly. Big elbow drop from Maximus Kang onto Greg Snyder. Big stomp to the back of the head as well from Maximus Kang. Rolls Greg Snyder over. Snapping the neck of Greg Snyder. Big shot with the ladder from Alexander Kelly. Sends Maximus Kang rolling out of the ring. Alexander Kelly with a big super kick to the face of Greg Snyder. Biting the fingertips of Greg Snyder. Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang slides the table under the ropes into the ring. Greg Snyder with a big punch to the face and a forearm across the back. Alexander Kelly not able to stand up after these attacks. Maximus Kang drapes a ladder across the ring and the ring announce table. Throws him onto the ladder. Barely misses. Alexander Kelly hitting the ankle on that ladder. Maximus Kang throwing Greg Snyder. Drops down under. Frog leap. Big flip over his leg. Maximus Kang makes his way up to the top rope of the ring. Off the top rope, Greg Snyder up to his feet. Alexander Kelly takes him down. He's got him. He's got him draped on the ropes. It's still, my voice still cracked. That's crazy. Throws him over. Alexander Kelly bounced off that top rope. Maximus Kang stomping down on the hand. He's got the back of the head, propping him against the ropes. Greg Snyder goes underneath the ring. He's got a sledgehammer. Alexander Kelly with a huge assisted DDT. Greg Snyder threw that hammer in the middle of that. I don't know if anybody else saw that. Alexander Kelly going for a cover, only getting a 1 count. Maximus Kang, big kick to the midsection of Alexander Kelly. He's got him up. Big punches to the face from Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang gets reversed. Greg Snyder's got Alexander Kelly now. Greg Snyder lands out on that ladder. Maximus Kang with a big combo of attacks on the inside. Flips Alexander Kelly down. Stomping on the chest. He's got the armbar locked in. Alexander Kelly able to fight out. Big punches to the face. Greg Snyder's got Maximus Kang. Flips over. Big knee to the face. Big shot to the midsection. Small package pile driver. Alexander Kelly takes out Maximus Kang. Is that enough for an elimination? It is not. Maximus Kang kicks out at 2. Greg Snyder with a huge drop kick takes out Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang has got Greg Snyder up on his shoulders. Big elbows. Greg Snyder with a reversal. Throws him in over the ropes onto that ladder that Maximus Kang himself set up. Throws Alexander against the ropes as well. Goes under. Frog leap over. Big elbow to the neck of Alexander Kelly. Alexander Kelly making his way back up to his feet. Big punch to the midsection. And another to the face. Alexander Kelly rolls over the shoulders. Drops him down on his neck. Throws the chair at Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang breaking up the interaction. Flips him over. Big DDT. Alexander Kelly goes over the ropes, takes out Greg Snyder. Going for the cover on Greg Snyder. Greg Snyder kicks out at 2. Up to his feet, Alexander Kelly and Greg Snyder. Big chop across the chest. German suplex from Alexander Kelly takes Greg Snyder out. Maximus Kang was looking to set up that table. Alexander Kelly takes him out with a big punch to the face instead. Calling Maximus Kang up to his feet. Huge spear, Alexander Kelly. Going for the cover. Maximus Kang kicks out at 2. He's got the chair. Greg Snyder flips him over, drops him down on his knee. Pulling him into the middle of the ring. Maximus Kang with a huge hammer shot sends Greg Snyder spilling. Alexander Kelly escapes while he can. Big punch to the face from Maximus Kang to Greg Snyder. Takes Greg Snyder down onto the ground. Alexander Kelly's got Maximus Kang. Drops his back onto his knee. Big table shot to both men. Greg Snyder takes out both of his opponents. Throws the table down onto Alexander Kelly, then stomps onto the body, picks him up. Deadlift slam. He's got Alexander Kelly, rolls him over. Once again with a deadlift slam. Onto his shoulders. Going for a big power bomb. Going for the cover, Greg Snyder on Alexander Kelly. Kicks out at 2. Maximus Kang with that chair. What's he looking to do? Huge chair shot across the face from Maximus Kang to Greg Snyder. Going for the cover on Alexander Kelly. Alexander Kelly kicks out at 1. Maximus Kang gets Alexander Kelly back up to his feet. He's going for a submission. No. Just a kick to the back of the head. Maximus Kang with a stump puller kick. Trying to take out Alexander Kelly. Just a kick out of 2. Greg Snyder works his way over to Maximus Kang. He's got the back of the head. Bouncing Maximus Kang's head off the turnbuckle. He's got the leg trapped. Big kick to the ankle. Huge punch reversed from Maximus Kang. Throwing Greg Snyder into the ladder. Big chop across the chest, bouncing off of the ladder. Alexander Kelly's got Maximus Kang. Huge DDT. 2, 3. No, Maximus Kang kicks out at 2. Alexander Kelly still not able to put either of these men down. Going for another cover on Maximus Kang. Only a count of 1 this time. Greg Snyder's got Alexander Kelly, throws him into the corner. Huge trash can shot from Maximus Kang to Alexander Kelly, and Greg Snyder working his way over to the corner to Alexander Kelly, stomping on the chest, and then a stomp across the face. 1 more. Greg Snyder makes his way up to his feet. Maximus Kang flips Greg Snyder over. What do we've got that's going to come next? Alexander Kelly with a big punch to the face of Maximus Kang. Flips him over on his back. Alexander Kelly gets Maximus Kang back up to his feet. Greg Snyder also back up to his feet, going for a clothesline and misses. Throws Maximus Kang across the ropes. Huge stunner from Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang back up to his feet. Greg Snyder has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. Maximus Kang back into the ring. Alexander Kelly, collar and elbow tie up. Drops the face of Maximus Kang down onto his knee. He's got the hammer. Big hammer shots from Alexander Kelly down onto Maximus Kang. Picks him back up, gets him to his feet. Big kick to the midsection. Alexander Kelly, huge pile driver down onto the head of that hammer. He gets him back up to his feet once again. Maximus Kang with a reversal, elbows to the midsection. Big punch to the face from Maximus Kang. Alexander Kelly with a reversal, elbow of his own. He's working Maximus Kang. Maximus Kang with another reversal. Elbows to the gut. Big punch from Maximus Kang and another flurry of strikes. Alexander Kelly hits his back. Maximus Kang pulling him into the middle of the ring. He's got another submission locked in. Alexander Kelly not in a good position here. Able to get out. Maximus Kang lets Alexander Kelly out of the submission. Picks up a kendo stick. Maximus Kang on the outside, letting the crowd know he's ready to do anything possible to win this match. Taking the kendo stick across the arm of Alexander Kelly once again. Alexander Kelly back up to his huge spear from Alexander Kelly. He's fired up. Maximus Kang back up to his feet. Not a good position to be in. Alexander Kelly throws him into the corner. Scoop slam from Alexander Kelly. We know what's coming next. Maximus Kang with a reversal. Huge DDT onto the head of Alexander Kelly. Dropping the elbow down onto the face of Alexander Kelly as well. Maximus Kang looking to win this match. Running to Alexander Kelly. Huge punch to the face. Throws Alexander Kelly closer to the middle of the ring. Alexander Kelly with a stunner. Maximus Kang was absolutely folded in half with that. This could be the end. 2, 3. Alexander Kelly wins this match. An absolute dominant performance from one of the newest signees to UCW Friday Night Fights. If you haven't seen, he has been dominant on UCW Dark as well. Alexander Kelly, one of the best things to come back and watch. If you're new, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment for more. This is UCW Friday Night Fights. Even though we've got World Class's logo still up at the top, ignore that.